So I mentioned paying the channel for things they do. So this is just like a little example, so don't get hung up on the numbers. But for a bunch of different business units, this was actually related. This is similar to what we found at a company I worked with. They had, in some countries they were paying 30% to the channel partner. In other cases, it was 5%. And some of that is justified. So if they're just doing logistical costs and cash collection, then they shouldn't get paid very much. So pharmacy managers in the US, I think, make these kind of small numbers. They also deserve some profit. If they're helping sell the product, support the product, then they deserve more. If they are, eventually though, they end up being big enough and they get some more margin just because they're bigger. So in the crop protection space, the largest distributor in the crop protection space is bigger than their suppliers in crop protection. So they can get really good prices and you're just paying them 10 points of margin because they can. Right? The danger with that always is that they can get passed on to the end market. So whenever, see if the camera can get this. When you're selling, you have the end customer price, and then you have the channel margin, and then that's our net price, or pocket price, right, for the supplier. These two things need to be managed as two separate things. And they tend to get lost, though, because that's the number that's sitting in your ERP system, right? But making this as big as you can, and then making this the right size, it can be higher or lower, it's two separate decisions, and it's hard to get people to think about that, but it's very fundamental whenever you sell through the channel. Yeah, so the big factor here should be paying the channel based on the value they deliver.